Already know this is Punshdrunkboxing, aka Mr. Moonshine himself. And ladies and gentlemen, Adrian the Problem Broner had a recent interview when he was elaborating on the relationship between Gervonta Davis and Floyd Mayweather, saying that they don't like one another, they dislike one another, they just don't have any chemistry. You know, they just too different, live by a different code, street code. And Adrian Broner was further elaborating that, you know, him and Gervonta Davis is like the same dude. You know, they understand one another. They come from the same type of, you know, code, like he was saying. And Floyd Mayweather doesn't live by that code. He ain't a street dude. You know, he probably to them he's kind of square, maybe. You know, that's what he's trying to say. Paraphrasing. And we all know that Gervonta Davis and Floyd Mayweather just didn't seem like they had chemistry. They just didn't mesh. You know, you saw Floyd Mayweather and his social media platform, social media feed and Instagram. He don't even post about Gervonta Davis. He's supposed to be a promoter, you know. You don't post about him. He rarely really talk about him and pump him up. We seen Floyd Mayweather training Devin Haney. That ain't look right for a lot of people looking from the outside in. We just know we from the outside, and we know that they have some type of problem. They just can't mesh, you know. But one thing that I disagree on, and it's not disagreeing, but I just couldn't. It's not that I don't understand. I just don't want to understand it. Basically, I'm saying when Adrian Broner was talking about that, they just can't get along because they just come from a different type of mindset, and that's the street mindset. Is that at this point, Gervonta Davis nor Adrian Broner should be thinking about having that street mentality or that street code, if you want to put it that way. I believe that there's a point of our life that we live in the hood, we struggle, we try to survive to get out the hood and, you know, have a better life for ourselves, for our families, and our generation and generations to come. You know, want to put our family in position, and you know, hustle for a last name. And I believe that Adrian Broner and a guy like Gervonta Davis is in position to actually do that. They in position that they don't gotta be in the hood. They in position where they don't have to live by the street cred. You gotta live by the survival cred. Gotta live by, you know, putting your family, like I said, you know, through generation and generation, and you know, setting them up. Wealth, God first, everything second. Live by that cred, you know. Moral character, you know. You gotta understand. You gotta learn how to be versatile. You know, you gotta understand how to carry yourself in corporate America. Gotta understand how. I mean, you gotta you know, be versatile when you're going outside in Europe and Tokyo. Just know how to maneuver around these other different type of situations. And so should Floyd Mayweather go back or not go back, but understand how to maneuver himself through the street so he could chill or understand these guys even more? No. Y'all should understand Floyd Mayweather more. Y'all should actually be on his type of time. And I'm not saying act like him. I'm not saying that, because at the end of the day, man, we don't know these guys' private life like that. But the way that he was talking about it with the street cred and the same people, because they come from the same background and nothing. Who gives a damn? You know, it's not about where you from. It's about where you at. Now I understand the street molds you, give you the survival tactics, and you know, we all been through that. I've been through that element myself. But you know what? I'm not trying to stay in that same element. You grow. You gotta grow. That's a part of life. You grow out of it. I'm not saying forget about it, but we grow out of that type of element. We enter a new element, try to survive that element, and keep on, you know, rising. You know, keep on elevating, keep with the evolution of your mind, your heart, and so forth. You know, so I think that Gervonta Davis should want to understand how to accomplish greatness and how to do it outside of boxing when you're not fighting. It's how to carry your life. It's not about carrying the bell. It's not about being the bell holder. It's just not being a champion for a period of time. It's about living like a champion, you know, nutrition-wise, staying ready, being a professional fighter, just not a prize fighter. It takes way more dedication to be a professional fighter than just a prize fighter. For me, it's different. And I had a video about it. You go check it out. The difference between prize fighter and professional fighters. And Gervonta Davis is young enough you know? I mean, it's cool, you know, you got your money, you want to go back to the hood and flaunt and, you know, see how your people look at you now or how they look at you before. I got that, yeah, look at the new whip, yeah, and pass around in the hood, because you know if you do it in one of those, in the Hamptons, it's just another car, you know? So you front, you flaunt, you know, I understand that lifestyle, but I don't believe that Floyd Mayweather should understand the street just so he can have some type of chemistry with his fighter, or have a chemistry, or just have some type of friendship or relationship and things of that nature. If they're gonna bump heads because of that, because you just can't understand the street code, man, who gives a damn about the street code? Who gives a fuck about the street code, man? I don't give a damn about no damn street code, huh? At this point of y'all career, the money y'all making, and the way y'all say yourself, the street code, man, fuck the street code, yo. Forget it. Excuse my language, but for me, that sounds ignorant to me. And I'm not trying to say that these guys are ignorant and things of that nature, but I'm just saying, bro, street code, yo, they don't like each other because they just don't understand each other and the way they move and the way they walk, man. Yo, dude is accomplished. Now, personality, we don't know their relationship like that. I don't know Adrian Broner. We don't know like that, so he probably is not the street thing. But the thing is, he was talking about it as being in the street, as having that type of code, or move within that type of element. Or you don't understand, man, he just can't rock where we're going now. I just can't be that dude, you know. Maybe he pops champagne, maybe I want to drink liquor, maybe he don't play, you know, with the dices and stuff like that. He don't know anything about no hustling. We know about it, man. He don't know anything about no drug game, man. He want to be like us. He don't live the life like us, but he try to front like he's living the life like us, or whatever it is. I just don't think that. I think there is some good in taking away or adopting a lot of what Floyd Mayweather has done. You know, y'all in his world right now. Y'all don't gotta be on that street life for y'all. Not in that world. Y'all don't have to be in that world. Y'all have grown out of that world. If y'all really put your mind to, y'all have grown out of that world. Street niggas don't give a damn about y'all, man. They just gonna be a bunch of leeches. You know who your boys are. You know you can count them with your finger, with one hand. With one hand, you could count them. So I understand what he was trying to say, but I don't want to understand it. Put it that way. So I think, Gervonta Davis, who got a pay-per-view fight coming up, ain't nobody in the street could do nothing for you. But I'm gonna say it like this. That guy that y'all might not have chemistry with got all the tools, got all the wisdom to make you a great fighter. Got everything. He's the book. He's Mr. Miyagi. Regardless, you want to be great, you got to listen to that man. That's it. If you want to be great, got to listen to that man. If you want to get the most funds, you got to listen to that man. And then, of course, I'm not saying abandon your peoples. I'm not saying that. But I say abandon that street code, because y'all not in the street. And if y'all want to be in the street, that's just voluntarily in the street. You got to live in the code of being a great father, being a great significant other, being a good son of God. That's the best code. And I hope they living by that code. Son of God, again, by that code. Great moral character, responsibility, accountability. And that's what we want to preach. We don't want to preach the street code. We don't want to glorify the street code. Fuck the street code. It's all about the God's code. That's it. So, excuse my language. So, let me know what y'all think about what I'm saying. Let me know what y'all think about what Adrian Broner was saying. Let me know what y'all think about the relationship, and how should the relationship, if you were that middleman that will bring them together, or, you can't force people to have that type of chemistry. I understand that, but, let me know what y'all think. Maybe I'm thinking too hard about it. I don't know. But, yo, the merch is here. Let me know. Email me. I'm going to leave it in the description box. Email me. Let me know your size and things of that nature. Y'all already know. I'm going to tell y'all the price. $25, $30. Tú sabes. Support the movement. Support your boy. I love y'all. God bless. God first. Everything second. Y'all already know the slogan. Support your boy. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Get my updated videos. Like it. Share it. Like it. Share it. Feel me? Like it. Share it. And God bless, and on to the next.